Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and I'm really excited to talk to you about this new bag. It's part of a Kickstarter campaign. This is it. It's called the Dave Jr. and it is from a company, as you can see, called Amabilis. Man, I just really like this thing. I've had my hands on a lot of bags over the years, but this one is definitely standing out. Let's talk about it right now. All right, three quick things as we start off here. First, the bag is built as a tribute to a Marine who passed away from cancer. That's why it's called the Dave Jr. Number two, I want to let you know that this bag is a Kickstarter bag. So there's a link down below in that description section. If you've never supported a Kickstarter campaign before, it's really cool to do because you're supporting a product that's going to be made, sent to you. It's usually a small company that you're supporting, and you usually get a deal because, you know, they give you a discount as you're starting off, as they're starting off, and you're going to purchase the bag to help them kind of get their company going or get the product going. The third thing I want to tell you is that Amabilis-gear.com is their website. Really nicely designed website. Lots of different things to check out over there. So head over to their website and check it out. Let's talk about this bag now in a little bit more detail. Let's start off here and talk about the size. I'm looking at about 20 inches from top to bottom and about 15 inches across. It's going to really depend on, you know, how much you fill the bag. If it's totally stuffed to overflowing, it's going to be bigger. If it's, you know, not as full, you can certainly compress it down a little bit more. One of the things that's going to make this bag stand out is just the quality of material that they're using in the construction process. So it's built to be weather resistant. It has what they're calling their armor plated super fabric bottom, and we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail. You have military grade metal hardware. They're using YKK zippers, and in particular the YKK Aqua Guard zippers, which basically are going to keep water and other things from getting into the zipper or certainly into the actual pocket. Another good thing to know is that you have a lifetime warranty with the bag. So if you get the bag and you have some sort of issue with it, contact the company. They're going to work with you because they're giving you that lifetime warranty. Okay, on the top section here, what you have is basically a strong rubberized material. So, you know, if this gets wet or dirty, you can just wipe it down, no problems whatsoever. It does come with a patch, which is cool. It does also have this section here. So if you want to move this patch down and put another patch on, that's great. You can certainly do that. Again, we'll talk about this fabric here at the bottom in a moment. We do have a little zipper section here. And so it's going to go about basically to the bottom of the patch and then also that same width. So you're looking at about 4 by 6, give or take, maybe 5 by 7. And you can throw a passport in there, a wallet, some cash, maybe a USB, you know, charging cord, things like that, just to store your gear so you have easy access to it. You've got a handle here, so you can easily grab that to get a hold of the bag. And it is kind of like a cool rubberized tubing. It's not just something that they picked up at Home Depot, it doesn't look like, but it does give you a very firm grip, and it's pliable a little bit, so it'll mold slightly to your hand, but it's not going to move a ton and kind of mush all over the place. So it's, I would say overall quite solid. Another thing I'll note here on the top is the stitching, and you can always tell the quality of a bag in connection to the stitching. And this is, I don't even know how many times it's stitched a lot. Sometimes they just put a single stitch down to keep it in place. This, you can just tell that the stitching is done quite well. You know, as I pull on these different sides, nothing's moving or, you know, shaking at all. Sometimes you get a bag and you just go like this a little bit and you're already starting to remove your webbing. That's certainly not the case with this bag. Here's a quick look at a tag that comes with the bag, and this is to tell you about, obviously, the super fabric, and that's what the material is that they're using on the bottom of the bag. You open it up, and it doesn't say a ton as far as all the details, but they do note that it's used in commercial, recreational, and in military applications. And just having, you know, checked the bag out and got my hands on the super fabric, you can tell it's definitely a durable material. So here's a look at the actual super fabric. It is textured. It does feel very lightweight. It's definitely got kind of a rubberized feel to it as well. And it's cool that it's not just on the bottom. It actually goes up the side of the bag. I would say probably about 4.5 or 5 inches right up the side there. So it's not just on the bottom. It starts to go up, and then it's stitched in to this other rubberized durable material. Here's a look at what I'm calling the front of the bag, and you can see the small zippered section I already talked about before. Unzip that, it has a high-vis background, and that's going to be really nice so you can contrast the gear that's in the pocket to that background. You can see it easily. We also have this full zipper here to access the main section of the bag. And this is really nice because you can access that section of the bag without undoing the clip up on the top. So if you can carry your gear in there and reach in and grab without having to undo that, and that just takes a bit longer to do. Also, if you're using this as an EDC bag and you got your computer in here, boom, unzip that, take your computer out, zip it up, and you are good to go. Now to me, this bag definitely looks like a small duffel bag, but it also has a very urban, everyday carry type feel or look. So yeah, if you wanted to use this as an everyday carry bag for bringing things to the office, going to the gym, or even just getting out in the woods with a bunch of gear, this is something I would definitely consider. Here's a quick look at what it looks like to carry the bag with the shoulder strap. It is fully adjustable. So if you want to make the strap longer or shorter, you can certainly do that. I also want to mention that it does have a pad here, and you can adjust that up or down, obviously wherever you want it to go. If you make the strap longer, you actually can wear it across your chest. So let me show you what it looks like right now to do that. Here's what it looks like to actually wear it across your chest. So now, you know, hands free, you don't have to worry about holding on to the strap as I'm actually carrying it. And here's what it looks like on my back. What I'm going to do now is actually take all the clothes that I have in the bag and lay them on the hood of my car. And I want to do this because this morning when I was putting some clothes in the bag, I was like, well, I'll just stuff some clothes in at least to give it some shape and some form. And I was like, well, I need some more clothes, and I need some more clothes, and I need some more clothes. For a compact bag, again, you know, 20 by 15, give or take, as far as my measurements, it really just held quite a bit of gear. So let's unload everything that's in the bag so you can see how much it can actually carry. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs of gym shorts and a pair of swim trunks. I got 1, 2, looks like 5 pairs of socks. Got some running pants. Got a pair of shorts. Pair of jeans. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 t-shirts, and that's the bag was probably, I would say, about 2/3 full at that point. So you can certainly carry all this, throw a pair of sneakers in, and then also throw in, you know, your deodorant and your aftershave and your shaving stuff. Traveling with this bag is very feasible, and this bag is fully TSA compliant. Now, it's not often that YouTube reviewers are going to say, hey, stop watching my video right now and head to another website, but I'm going to tell you to do that. Stop watching this video, click that Show More tab, click on the Kickstarter campaign link, and head over to their Kickstarter campaign to support these guys. You give them $1, great. You buy a bag, awesome. You buy multiple bags, even better. I don't think you're going to be disappointed with this bag. It just has a lot to offer. Thanks for watching the video. More videos coming soon. Take care.